It's definitely been probably equally both the most terrifying yet also the most rewarding experience I've had in the past.
It's been, it's had its ups and downs, but like the services have been great. But you do have to stay on top of things. You need to say what you need.
And getting thrown in head first to your new life, basically. I'd say overwhelmingly positive, because when you have a support structure and you have people that are on your side or on your team, you have people behind you that help you, and you can't fail if you have good people helping you.
It's been a great experience so far here at Algonquin. I've enjoyed it a lot. Just both the academic part of it and also the social aspect of it. That I've learned a lot of valuable life skills that I'll use for once I graduate into my everyday life. And I've also just met a lot of cool people and friends that will last a lifetime.
Well, I anticipated being a nightmare, quite frankly. It's been a lot easier than it could have been for me. I've had the assistance of resources cutting back on the workload, which helps a lot.
Going from having people doubting me my entire secondary school, and going into college has been very such a challenge and an obstacle, but honestly it's really been great. I have a good support team too.
To actually know formally what ASD is, because some people can kind of make assumptions about it,
And it's seen as a difference, but it's an asset because we have great qualities as well.
ASD is ultimately a different thought pattern. It's a different point of view. It's not something that means that you can't take care of yourself. It's not something that means that you're going to be Albert Einstein. But I'm probably not the stereotype. In fact, I lean much more artistically. However, the way I approach art and storytelling is probably different than how you would.
That people with ASD aren't really seen as people with disabilities, because you can't tell about someone having ASD from the outside. It's something you really have to get to know the person and then you find out. So I want to make sure that people know that they're not alone and that there's many other people out there with this disability.
I'm no different than anyone else. I have a different brain than normal people, and I just think differently.
Then even the most unaware parents or teachers or anything, they have to as soon as there's even a hint of it being there, they have to embrace that.
Why can't the people with ASD be people, and those be unique people who bring their own strengths and weaknesses to the table?
I have trouble in certain situations, and I do well in things that some people consider hard.
You're the parents or the teacher's responsibility to try and understand what difficulties are specifically challenging that person. Is it difficulty with reading? Is it difficulty with communication, following instructions, handling stressful or loud environments? It affects everybody in every unique way possible. And
I'm very huggable. I like to give hugs. And I like to get hugs. I prefer getting hugs than giving hugs, but
Well, being positive in adversity, because there's a lot of things, right? Everything in life you have, all these there's tasks, there's chores, and I just keep plowing through, because you gotta plow through.
I wouldn't say I had one. I'm just a normal guy living a normal life, and I don't need a superpower to go through my life, even though it would be cool to fly, but
I'd say it's probably being incredibly passive. Like, a lot of things don't faze me. I'm patient like that.
Just being like a hardworking, friendly person.
Shooting laser beams out of my eyes, obviously. Turns out you can just have any pair of glasses and they'll block the laser eyes, but the moment you say, OW!